Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. And today on Tuesday, if it's your first time on my channel, on Tuesdays I show you my Elvis Presley collection. And I have quite a lot of Elvis to show. And in front of us is two copies of Moody Blue. And I got one and I was recollecting. Then I got my dad posted my collection over to me in Glastonbury, and I now have two copies of Moody Blue, and there's a slight variation in the blue. This one is slightly darker, and that one is slightly lighter. And we just have a look at the backs. There's the catalogue number up there. That's the back. And I won't be showing the vinyl. I'll do that. I'll do separate videos for the vinyl, showing the vinyl and all that. Look, this one is says cassette RCA 3021, and that's why you have the variation, I think, in the blue. Just a slight variation, and more so on the you can still see it. Yeah, you can still. It's slightly darker up there and slightly lighter up there. Whoops, nearly fell out of my hand there when I was turning it around. Yeah, that's bright, a slightly brighter variation. So that's the one I got originally back in the day. That's the new one I got. I forget where I got the new one. So there we go. Take those ones down. And then going through 20 albums, I'm going to show you my 20 Elvis albums, the studio albums, and kind of part of the vinyl collection that I have. I have a save for me. I think I will just do it like this because I'm running out of space. So we will put the small easel here, and we can put the vinyls down like that there, and look at the big one like that. That's easier. That makes much more sense. So then we have this one. I was going to go on to that one without going through this one, from Elvis Presley Boulevard in Memphis, Tennessee. I got it in Cornhill in Bridgewater. A load of these latter day ones came in at the same time there, and I got it. I was quite happy. I'm still quite happy. So I was looking for this for ages, and then it appeared. So record live, and I think that is live in the studio rather than live on stage. But I'm not 100% sure. I'm gonna have two Elvis videos today. I got a nice catalogue. I got my overlays so I can help read the Spire typos. This is Promised Land. Quite like this album. Kind of an album of album tracks. Always providing pictures of previous albums. There's the song listing. Honky Tonk Angel, Mr. Songman, You Ask Me To. Very country based. I kind of think this is my opinion on the. I was mixing it up with Raised on Rock. I thought I was looking at Raised on Rock, and we'll get to that later. So yeah, this is Promised Land. That was featured in the Men in Black movie. See Tommy Lee Jones and Will Smith going off in the car. Elvis Today. Remember seeing this in a record shop in a place called Clonmel back in the late 70s, and that was the first time I saw it, and I was always on the lookout for it, and then only recently did I come across it, and it took me that length of time to get it, but I got it. And again, in the Cornhill in Bridgewater. He has some great Elvis stuff there, and he's a great selection of albums there to choose from as well. There's more LPs at the bottom. Promised Land. Promised Land. That one is deleted. It's a great cover, but it has a bit of it's been one of the worst albums he recorded, so, and it makes a good t-shirt. King's Court. Now, go from Elvis Today to the Good Times. And I'm in a Elvis vinyl collectors group on Facebook, and I took a photograph of this album, and it got over 500 likes, which I was quite shocked at. And I never got a photo get that many likes before, so thank you all in that community. I quite like that community on Facebook. This is the back, and actually there's no albums on the back, just this one. There's the song list. Spanish Eyes, quite like that song. I think Engelbert does a version of that as well, but all the crooners kind of tend to try to out-croon each other. Here is Raised on Rock, and it's kind of, the title and the cover are a little bit misleading, and I think they should have just called it For Old Time's Sakes, because it's a very country music based album, and you would not kind of think that with the title and the cover, even though the cover is an absolutely fantastic cover. It's just slightly misleading. And I love all the songs on it. Again, they're just very much country based. I love Three Corn Patches, though some people don't. I play that on my country music show quite a lot on the Ultimate, the Essential Elvis album. I got this one in Glastonbury. I got it in the Cosmic Store. So shout out to the Cosmic Store. And it's called the Fool album. I think they kind of might have put the word Fool as the title, and then they kind of took it off again. I think that's the story. And here's the albums. Other albums are back again. So Via Satellite in Madison Square Garden. Kind of Elvis, kind of, you don't see the song titles. It's Elvis, and Elvis. Then the song titles are up there. I've seen a homemade version of the CD of that on eBay. I was going to get it, and then I looked again and I said, nope. No thank you. This is He Touched Me, an unfortunate title, but it's one of his gospel albums. The only studio albums I'm missing are the two Christmas albums out of the studio albums collection. But it would be very nice if they did one of those 5-box CD collections and have the 3 gospel albums and the 2 Christmas albums together in the one place. That would be quite nice. And I'm not necessarily a Christian, but I think this would be a nice kind of package. And this is a fine album, actually. This is a good album. And the Beatles were responsible for that one. His first audience was the Beatles when he was making his movies, and he met them and they jammed together, and that was the result. So, and then he got back out on stage. So I think there was more to that meeting than meets the eye. And then Elvis Now, have it on CD as well. Very, very good album, and very much country based. This is the back. These are in mono as well, I think. And I think these are the mono versions of what is on Elvis Golden Discs, Golden Records Volume 4. Not Golden Discs. That's the name of a record chain in Ireland. Very good one too. I see that they recently moved shop in Cork. They went from one of the main street, and then where the street where McDonald, next to the street that's where McDonald's is, and they moved into where HMV used to be. So this is Elvis Country, and this is a concept album, a country music concept album, which is kind of hard to believe Elvis has done something like this. That's it. Very good album. And there's a photograph in it, but I'll show that at another stage. And this one puzzles me quite a lot, because it should be on its own. And it's one of his best albums. Elvis Back in Memphis. And it's a double album, so it's kind of like a Omaguma a bit, where it's live and a studio album at the same time. And this is better than Omaguma. So we're dealing with the studio albums, so this is the studio album. So it's kind of hidden away. The best way to get this one is get the CD version of this, the double digipack CD version of this, and this comes with it, and it's a better double album. So that's my take on that, and put that there. Forget where I got this album. I think I might have got it at home in Waterford in Sinnets. Literally, I forget where I got it. But it's a fine album. It's a fantastic album. And this is his stuff in the 60s. And again, I think more went on in that meeting with the Beatles than we were led to believe. And I think, they gave Elvis a good kick up the arse, getting back out on stage and into the studio doing what he's supposed to be doing. This is all the stuff that's on here. And I think they slightly downplayed their friendships a little bit, I think. He did that a lot. He did that with Johnny Cash as well. Downplayed the friendship and downplayed playing his guitar. And he's an excellent guitar player. This is the one that the Beatles were responsible for. So if you want to blame anyone, blame the Fab Four for this one. But I think it's a good album, and a fine gospel singer. I'll have to get these in mono then. Part of the mono studio collection. I don't think the Beatles did a Christmas album. Or if they did, I think they just did it for their fan club. So, here's Potluck. Got that one. Where did I get that one? Forget where I got that one. I think I might have got it in Glastonbury. Got this in the Cornell. £2. And slightly warped, but it's still playable. Very much playable. So don't let... again, it's Potluck, literally, if you buy a warped record. There's the track list, and then I love all these little images of the other albums. Kind of letting you know that they're all there. Though they're not that one and that one. Or those two. Yeah, they're the ones that one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're the kind of ones that overshadowed them in the 60s a little. But if you look at the bonus songs on those albums, that's good. That's good. That's a good bonus. The bonus songs are the bonuses. There's something for everyone. The Meh album, mainly because sometimes I like it, sometimes I don't. But it's a lovely cover. There's the back. I think that's from Spin Out. And there's another movie called John Goodman is in it. It's all about Speed Racer, I think is the name of it. And they borrow Elvis's car in the movie. It's by the people who did the Matrix. And it's just, Elvis is all over that movie. And he's not in it. But Speed Racer, yeah, Speed Racer is the movie. So if you like the Spin Out movie, you'd like Speed Racer. His Hand in Mine, another fine gospel album and a studio album. Nice cover with the Jordanaires. And Ringo Starr's second album is Ringo Starr and the Jordanaires. So that's the other gospel album. So yeah, I think a nice touch would be, I know I'm repeating myself, but the 3 gospel albums and the 2 Christmas albums. That would be a nice package. And Elvis is back. That was a hype sticker, so it's not a hype sticker. It's a stereo. I do have it on mono as well. And there are a number of coloured vinyl variations of this, so I will be collecting them as well, and completely different covers on them. So there's ways around the FTD vinyl collection. The best way around the FTD vinyl collection is to get the CDs, because they're very much affordable. They're just way overpriced vinyl, but they have lovely, absolutely lovely covers. And the reissues of the coloured vinyls is a good way around the more expensive FTDs. Then this is Rock and Roll number 2. We're almost coming to the end. As I said, I'll have a second Elvis video coming up today. Why not? And I am missing Rock and Roll. I know where I put it, and I'm going to stop the video, and then yeah, that's Rock and Roll. That's the different cover there, and that's the better of the 2 vinyls. They have all of this sort of stuff on that. That's the back. That's the horrible typos. So I'm going to stop the video, and I'm going to get Rock and Roll, and then I'll have to put this into the editing and join it all up. Hold on. So there's Rock and Roll, and it should be Elvis's first album, but that's the UK, latter UK reissue of his first album. So that'll be another double dip, and I know there's 180 grams and all that sort of stuff, but I'm going to try and see if I can find just a standard pressing of it, and I have loads of it on CD, and that's another video. So this is Rock and Roll. This is the back. If I think of the catalogue numbers, I will. That's kind of on. There you go. But that reappeared on for LP fans only. So that's my 29, or not 29, my 20 Elvis albums of the studio albums collection. And I'm just short the 2 Christmas ones, and I'll have all the studio albums. So thank you for watching the video, and we will do this all again next week, and we will see you. We will not see you. We will talk to you again in the next video. Thank you very much.